Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is speaking. Sometimes the Paramahamsa behaves like a madman. When I experienced that divine madness, I used to worship my own sexual organ as the Shiva's phallus. But I cannot do that now. A few days after the dedication of the temple at Dakshineshwar, a madman came there, who was really a saint endowed with knowledge of Brahman, Brahma Jnana, one who has attained the Brahma Jnana. He had a bamboo twig in one hand and a potted mango plant in the other, and was wearing torn shoes. He did not follow any social conventions. After bathing in Ganges, he did not perform any religious rites. He ate something that he carried in a corner of his wearing cloth. Then he entered the Kali temple and chanted hymns to the deity. The temple trembled. Haladari was then in the shrine. The madman was not allowed to eat at the guest house, but he paid no attention to this slight. He searched for food in the rubbish heap where the dogs were eating crumbs from the discarded leaf plates. Now and then he pushed the dogs aside to get his crumbs. The dogs did not mind either. Haladari followed him and asked, "Who are you? Are you Purnajnani?" The madman whispered, "Shh, yes, I am Purnajnani." My heart began to palpitate as Haladari told me about it. I clung to Hriday. I said to the Divine Mother, Mother, shall I too have to pass through such a state? We all went to see the man. He spoke words of great wisdom to us, behaved like a madman before others. Haladari followed him with great way when he left the garden. After passing the gate, he said to Haladari, "What else shall I say you? When you no longer make any distinction between the water of this pool and water of Ganges, then you will know that you have perfect knowledge." Saying this, he walked rapidly away. Sri Ramakrishna began to talk with him, and other devotees too were present. The state of an enlightened soul. He doesn't distinguish between good and bad, right and wrong, because he sees Brahman everywhere, one consciousness which is pervading and has become the universe. The whole universe and all beings in it, all matter, material objects, everything is manifestation of that one Chaitanya. And when we say manifestation, it is nothing but the source, indifferent, with name and form, like gold. Ornaments, when we say golden ornaments, it is gold. It has taken various forms, various ways they are made, and each one is called a necklace, a ring, a bangle, all these are different names given to it, and they have a shape, they have ornamentation on that, and we call it ornaments, but what is inside content is only gold and gold alone. Like this, like that, the whole universe, whatever we see in this universe, whatever we can imagine also, is that one thing which is made to appear with name and form and movements. So each one has quality, like bangle, chain has different qualities. It can be worn on only on hand, some can be worn on the neck, some like a crown can be kept over the head. It meant for each has a quality. So guna, rupa, movements, kriya. These three are a nama, name. So these are the four things which differentiate one object from other, but everything is one. One appearing as many. So when that person sees one, like so many ornaments are kept, man is captured by one or the other. He is seeing one after the other with wonder. He wants to have some of them, which he likes most. But when a goldsmiths come and see, oh, this is only gold. He no more sees the ornament because he is the maker. He is the player. He says, I can convert any shape into any shape. I want gold. So he values gold, others value the shape, size, and its ornamentation. So we see the world, while a jnani, one who has attained the self-knowledge, one who has attained the Brahma-jnana, the knowledge of the impersonal absolute, he sees everything is Chaitanya. When he sees one as many, what does it matter? It doesn't differentiate. Anything is all right. Everything is all right. Everything is going on perfectly. Has nothing to complain or do anything. But see, when he was not given food, when he was refused to give food in the temple itself, how much discrimination they must have felt. So many devotees come, so many sadhus, so many travelers, so many pilgrims passing through will have food without any payments. Freely they can have food and go. One man who has realized God, because he is indifferent to the conventional way of living, he was denied to give food. He did not bother also. Joyfully, as he is in the ocean of bliss, as bliss. What does it? They did not give. There was no sign of feeling bad or pain or anything. Oh, same joy, same peace, like Rama. Prasannataya nagata abhishekatah tatha na mamla vanavasa dukkata. In Tulsidas, in his Ramayana, writes Rama how he prasannata, his on the face, the pleasant features of expression of peace and joy, of bliss was there. When he was announced, he will be crowned as the Yuvaraja. You see always how it would be, a joyful face of a child, innocent child. Same thing was there. The next moment he was asked to go to the forest. And there was no difference in his sign or expression or feeling, or same joy, same pleasantness, same. he might have felt why these people are weeping. It's a joy for me. I'm entering into a forest where so many people, forest people, so many things. I've got new experiences as I go through. And prasannatayana gata abhishekata tatana mamlo, it never became faded away. Flower fades, it is called mamlo, past perfect. Mamlo. Vanavasa dukkata. When Vanavasa dukkha was given to him, the same prasannata never went off. Like that, these people, if they are given, also they are happy, they bless and go. If they are rejected also, the same thing, they bless and go. Never a thought of rejection or anything, dejection, frustration, nothing appears because he is in the ocean of bliss wherever he is. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, wherever I am in the Ayodhya of Rama. So, Ayodhya of Rama, a place where divinity alone is occupying and pervading. So that is how they live. And next moment, he went, he has to keep the body alive. If it is not alive also, if it is sick also, it doesn't bother. He lies down like any animal. How the animals behave. Many times some monkeys and all, rarely, but suddenly they fall. And they break their hands or feet. With that, dogs you can see somebody beaten. Legs, they don't go to a doctor or some bleeding is there, it will lick. That is the antibiotic for that. Nothing, no worry. And as the old age comes, it same way. Morning it gets up, drags its body wherever food is available. A day comes when it can no more walk. It's extremely old. It just lies down, offers the same body back to nature. A dignified way of dying. And when everything was flourishing, strength was there, the same animal now lying down, slowly puts its tongue on the second day out and then breathes its last on the third day. How peacefully, total acceptance. There is no weeping, there is no struggle, because it has not kept anything as mine here in this world, nor the body. The sense of mine makes how much Arjuna struggles in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Just because of that, mine. You can never see that in any animal, including its bodily identity. It saves, it protects, it runs, it flees when the enemy attacks. It understands the pain when pain is there. But the pain should not be there, doesn't come into it. Nature makes it. It's instinctive movements, not planned, not thought of. So are these enlightened souls. Then, when asked, are you Purna Jnani? He says, yes, I am. Haldari goes. And then, when all people including Sri Ramakrishna, they all go. The words that flows out of his mouth, full of wisdom and supreme knowledge, they were set back. And they wonder, the moment other people come, he behaves like a madman. What a difference you see. Here some two people with a son, grown-up son, maybe in his 20s, the son was there. He has not gone to school. He has gone up to 8th, 9th grade. And then he discontinued because of his failures and family conditions. And his parents are working as laborers here, there, and they know the cooking also. Some places they go for cooking, some places they work as laborers. They came to the ashrama and for serving here, and they were the cooks for some time. The son used to wander in the garden and do the gardening work, watering the plants and all. And then one day some planning is going on about building or this or that. We wanted some, we are talking, he is doing gardening there. The hypotenuse of a triangle. We were thinking, we have to find out the square root. We are discussing, he immediately looked around and told spontaneously, what is the square root? We will wonder, an ignorant person who is a gardener, who has studied only up to 8th or 9th, and how is he telling? He said, you can ask any question in mathematics. We asked him, what is square of 1526? Spontaneously, without delay, we had to hold a calculator and see what is it. He is spontaneously telling from his mouth. We were surprised. Any number you tell, its square root or cube or anything, square root, cube root, square, multiplication of two long digitals. We were wondered. We wanted to present him to the world. What a man can be. It was a wonder. How? He says, when I failed in many mathematics repeatedly, I used to think. I could not go even to the 10th standard. But my keen interest for mathematics suddenly woke up something within, and it has solved all my problems about mathematics. But he is not having a job anywhere, and as a gardener, for a few pence, he was working. And something in the village, their old house, mud house, fell down, and they went back. We wanted to present him to the people. Look at him. He can be a lecturer in a college. Maybe he doesn't know English properly, but look at his wisdom. Like that was the wisdom of this sage was. And then how he behaved when the others came, like a madman, and hidingly he is presenting his inner glory to these people who are the faith in him makes him open up. The other thing is not able to open up when he sees worldly people. So it is like, who can value? Somebody got one diamond, and the diamond he was, I don't remember exactly, he was asked to go and find its value. It was looking like a glass piece, but it was so beautiful. cut in size and shape. He takes to a vendor in the street. The woman sees and says, I can give 5 kilos of vegetables. He goes away and goes to another shop. The shopkeeper looks at it, so beautiful, so thin. He says, I can give 50 kilos of rice. He goes ahead. And then he shows to many shops, they are according to their capacity of understanding their value. Then he goes to a diamond merchant. He shows it's how much can you give? He took in hand, he said, I can give 1.5 crores. Then look at for vegetable vendor, its value worth is only 5 kilos of vegetables. For a little person, a little grown up and doing higher business, yes, each one he sees in a particular value. So also this enlightened soul, they have seen, many devotees have seen Sri Ramakrishna entering into samadhi now and then. Muhur, again and again, and days after days, when they go, when we see the enlightened soul, when they go, this soul is open. They know my value. He is spontaneously flowing out from him, the wisdom. The other people, when they come, they don't know the value. They look upon him as a madman, and he also behaves as a madman and goes away. So this is how the enlightened soul remains. Sri Ramakrishna is giving an example. Sri Ramakrishna began to talk with them. Other devotees too were present. Master to him, how do you feel about Shashadhar? Shashadhar, we saw, we are going through the same subject, same caption. He is very nice, Master. He is very intelligent, is not he? Yes, sir. He is very erudite, Master. According to Gita, there is power of God in one who is respected and honored by many. But Shashadhar has still a few things to do. What will he accomplish by mere scholarship? Scholarship must go with wisdom, and wisdom is to how to live in the world unstained, how to enter into all activities being unstained, and how to evolve to the divinehood. Here comes the Viveka and Vairagya, dispassion towards the world and passionate attachment for God. This is, Sri Ramakrishna uses term, Jagate Virag, Bhagavane Anurag. This is the sign of wisdom, spiritual wisdom. When he is endowed with that, the purpose of scholarship is to grasp the essence. And once he grasps the essence, he need not teach. His life teaches. Life transforms others. Teaching is different. Learning is different. Transformation is different. The life has to transform. And life alone transforms life. Words do not transform. Otherwise, how much of knowledge the internet is giving. But who has transformed? Each is slipping down, down, down. They are going down, 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 down. Just Look at the same object, a cell phone. It can lift you to the heavens or push you to damn states of existence, to hell or heaven. How are you going to use that? So here comes the same object you are utilizing. You can utilize to evolve or to perish. So scholarship is there. Also, whole scholarship is there in the, whatever you want is there in that cell phone. All knowledges. But does it transform? Has it transformed any man? A few who are wise enough and know how to use it have been evolving. And they are extremely rare in this world. He needs to practice some austerity. Here, Sri Ramakrishna is giving the secret. What does he need? Austerities. Austerities in Sanskrit, the term used is tapasya. He wants tapasya. Without some amount of austerity, we cannot evolve. It is necessary to practice spiritual discipline. Apart from scripture study is one of the small branches of spiritual discipline. A small part. Though it's a small part, it becomes essential. Like a small nut in a machine. If it is not there, it will not work. But it is whole engine is there and a small. But it is an essential. Adhyayana is essential. Studies is essential. But if you make that hole, holding a nut from the engine, you say this is engine, it is ridiculous. You cannot equate. Disciplines contain so many things, japa, dhyana, puja, so many things. Worshipping God, seeing when we enter into the shrine to feel the living presence of God. All these are part of spiritual disciplines. So with these, Adhyayana is one of the disciplines, studies, and has importance, but a small part of the discipline. Major part is contemplation, contemplating on the greatness of God. And my inability to grow beyond the limits of nature. So to transcend nature and go, we hold on to the divine and pull ourselves beyond the nature. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.